Alright guys, Heretic you here with more Relic Net stuff. This one I'm going to try to cram a bunch of stuff in. Recently, it was last weekend, went to Strategicon and was able to enter a Relic Knights tourney. I didn't get much video. Most of it's going to be just some shots of what I can get. I thought I'd go over all the games, and then I got a pickup game, which I got all video for, so I'm going to share it with you guys right now. Okay, let's start with my list. So for 50 points, I took, well, I'm playing the Star Nebula Corsairs, and I took a unit of Corsairs, full unit. I took Harker as my questing knight, Kanobo, Iron Chef, and I believe I had room to buy some boost markers. So my first opponent was Black Diamond, and for their list they had one shot, 2 units of Diamond Core, 2 Blitz tanks, and a squad of Black Dragons. Okay, so as for scenarios, basically we both drew Tear It Down for our primary. Secondaries, I'm not even sure. The tournament had sort of a custom rule. Normally, I think in a 50-point game, you're playing to 10 points. For this tournament, they decided first player to 6 wins. We actually ended up in this game going past time, so it expired. I had scored my primary victory by sending Kanobo out there. As you can see, he was chopping up. He does what Kanobo does, which, you know, hits something with his giant sword. So I went after both secondary objectives because one shot was pretty much, you know, camping on his primary objective. So I got 5 points before time was called. I was about halfway to achieving my faction goal as well. But it turned out to be, you know, a 5-0 victory for the Corsairs. So, you know, a pretty good start for my my tournament.
Right?
Yes.
Carnage. Is it killing a bunch of guys?
Basically.
If the villains kill 3 groups, they win. 3 of your units.
So yes. So he's at top table. Bartlett.
So on to game 2. I had to face John Bartley, a very good friend of mine. He was playing the No Empire. His list was Casaro, 3 units of Berserkers, with 2 Berserkers in each unit, and 1 Renderer. Yeah, I believe that was his 50 points. Let's see, for scenarios, we drew... I remember mine was Grand Conjunction and Defensive Life, and he chose my unit of Corsairs as the unit that you know, I had to defend. For his, he had Secure Perimeter and then the Prismatic one, which means we both get the Prismatic one. And so this game, let me sum this up pretty simply by saying this. You know, I have not played a competitive game of Relic Knights. You know, we're still kind of learning in this area. He's a very competitive player, so you know, deployment in a game with no deployment zones is crucial, and I had made a huge error here. let me just explain as we go to the next picture. So yeah, basically what happened was, you see that renderer in the corner of that mat there. I thought I had edged him out, but he barely was able to squeeze in there. And he's actually deployed behind my line of my unit of pirates. And he was able to get a shot off that took out 3 of them from the get-go. So right off the bat, I was worried about that guy, and I ended up spending a couple of activations to take him down. I had to send Kenobo over there to hack him up, and while I was worried about that because of defensive life, he was working on his prismatic scenario. So he was gathering Esper, transferring it, and smashing crystals. So I was you know how you say behind the 8 ball from the get-go. Now, I did get a couple of points for destroying his units, and I almost got my crystal, the prismatic scenario as well, but I couldn't get over to his primary objective. He was guarding it pretty well, and all around he played a great game, so he ended up winning it 8-2. So there were some tough lessons that I learned in that fight, for sure. So we're on to game 3. So basically, best case scenario, I can get 3rd place. If not, I'm going to end up either 4th or 4th or 5th, depending on how many points I scored. So I am playing against Doctrine, and you can see there it's Keisha and Scratch, and let's see, they went with 2 of the novitiates and the Academy Guard, and I want to say 2 of the big guys. I think are they called librarians? I think they're called librarians. Not 100% sure. I don't play Doctrine. So this one was a close game. For his primary scenario, he had again tear it down. I had the I know I had the one, was it sabotage? I want to say espionage. And he had assassination as his secondary one, and my secondary one was realign. So pretty tough one for me. And this was a super close game. He jumped onto my primary objective pretty quick and was able to damage Iron Chef. That was his target for... Oh, no, he had assassinate. That's right. Anyways, yeah, so he had picked Iron Chef as the assassinated target. Now that I think about it, the first game, Iron Chef was the assassination target against the Black Diamond as well. So I always it was fun, you know, the cook's always got to die first. Anyway, super close game. So in this game, I was under the impression that we were still only playing for 6, but what had ended up happening somehow was the both prismatic and the void scenarios were out. I'm trying to think of how that even happened, because oh, you know what, I might have had prismatic, so mine was espionage and prismatic, and then his was actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I think he drew void and tear it down. And so the TO decided that because there were all these ways to score points, that the final match we were going to play to 8. And so what ended up happening was I was playing the entire game just trying to score 6. And so I was able to have the Corsairs move over to the primary objective. They sniped out a unit of novitiates. I keep saying that squad wrong, but basically the school kids. They took out a unit, so I netted 1, then scored my primary objective, and then when I went in to turn in the score, that's when the TO let me know that we're actually playing to 8. And then he took down my primary objective, scored 5, and then scored an additional 2 somehow. I think he smashed crystals. And so then I take out a couple more of his units to try to end this thing. No, I took out 1 more unit of novitiates with Kanobo, and then he tries to focus fire Kanobo because he's at 7, I'm at 7, and then they call time, and so it was a draw. So basically, I ended the day going with 1 win, 1 loss, 1 tie, and in a tournament of 8 players, that put me right into 4th place. I do have some footage of the end because there was a tie for 2nd place. Some funky stuff happened at the end, and so I'm just gonna throw that a little bit of audio now.
You guys draw?
No, we could. It'd be another hour to finish the game.
Play the first game.
How? There's 10 models in this game.
Because I keep repairing everything with all my repair guys.
Ah, nice.
So he can't destroy that, and I can't get these fast enough because the only person I had to keep popping, he kept popping here, and so I did it to him. So you're not going to do me like that. So we're blocking each other from being able to destroy things.
Nice.
See, I actually like to do this thing because that's how close everything was. It's pretty awesome.
Look at how happy John Bartley is. Wait, are you in a tie for 1st or 2nd?
Second. He's getting his black diamond.
Ah.
No, I'm not. What? He wants it too? Do you want the black diamond?
Oh, no!
Okay.
What?
We know the first place is taking the playmat.
The place can take whatever they want, and then it's going to go down from there.
I want the playmat. Give me the playmat.
Alright.
I want the playmat.
These guys are going to flip for it. You're already using it first. I need to fill this out. But yeah, you finish first. So you get to pick. You can pick right now.
Wait, I want to see the flip. What's it gonna be? Wait, how do you know who wins this flip? It's based on their. Oh, I see.
3 cards.
Oh, okay. It's the hero villain.
Your blues versus my reds.
All right. Void. Oh, void. 2. Blue.
Oh, you flip again. Flip 1 more card again. Me? Each of you.
Oh, he's got the multi-color. Yes. John Bartley.
Nice.
You need an evil laugh. You need the evil laugh. Yes.
You can either get the starter or take the starter.
So you took 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, right? Oh, you were 1st?
Yeah.
And you took the playmat?
Your point?
It is a nice playmat though. Let's take a look at this. I know, it's custom. Well, we are going to start selling these, but we're going to get the first ever one made.
Those are hard.
I like the playmat.
This is nice, yeah.
Oh, and wait.
Now I would have taken that one, but I promised him.
Oh, you were gonna get the.
Okay, so actually, I'm going to end the video here. This is footage of the next day when I decided to. Those no Empire you're looking at right there are ones that I painted up as a commission job, and I just wanted to try them out just for fun. But as you can see, the table had like no terrain on it, and so the black diamond basically just destroyed me in this match. So it's not a very, it's nice to have a battle report where we've got all painted miniatures like we do on this one, but because it's not really showing off the game as how it should be played. There should be tons of terrain and everything like that. It was a one-sided fight. That is not to take anything away from my opponent. He played a hell of a game. But why show the whole thing when it's pretty straightforward? I get pretty much shot the hell there, as I can't claim cover for anything. I think I end up scoring like final score's like 2-8 black diamond on that one. But I thought I would just have something running while I go over my thoughts of my first Relic Night tournament, and sort of take care of some other business as well. So it was an incredibly fun tournament. I had a great time at Strategicon, and like I said, competitive Relic Nights is going to be something that's going to take me a while to get used to. One mistake in deploying basically cost me the second match, and also just being afraid of sending Kanobo over. You know what? I could go on and on about that second match on the mistakes that were made. But bottom line is that I want to get a lot of games under my belt so that I can, be a better player, and hopefully provide better battle reports for you guys. Which brings me to my my second order of business, which is basically I have to thank Matt Hottling once again for a rules clarification. He also got the bonus point correct as well. So that is it's pretty awesome. So yeah, that was Baroni Kenshin was the song that was being played. So thanks for that. And also he was also correct in the ruling where if you have an attack that has a push ability, it pushes everybody in the danger zone. And so wanted to thank him once again for that clarification. So in the spirit of the Name That Animo, the Name That Anime theme song game, we're going to keep it going. So if you sat through almost 20 minutes of me rambling, give yourself a pat on the back for doing that, because, let's be honest, not a lot of people can do that. So anyways, we're going to queue up the next one. It's going to be a little tricky, but I'm going to see if we can get it to record. This one's, I'll give you a hint. It's an older anime. It's a classic, and it's a feature-length movie. So it's not a series, but the same rules apply. Be the first one in the comments to get this right and score yourself a bonus point. Yeah, try not to get that one stuck in your head too long. Um, hopefully that came out okay on the sound. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.